create a scenario, first go to the scenario work center view and select new button. To add overdue categories in the purchase order item details, we need to calculate this field using delivery due date and actual delivery date. However, the actual delivery date is available in inbound delivery document item details. To get these two date fields together, we will create a joint data source. You should first create a report from the joint data source to export the required date fields to Excel. Select the delivery date data source and press new button followed by report option. Provide a unique name to the report and select finish. And here we must choose the final joint data source that we recently created, that is delivery delay. And pick the target field overdue as that is what we want to predict, and a work center view ID like purchase orders. I'm now selecting all fields in this step, and we can remove the ones that aren't required in the filtering data step of the model. Next, add the filter condition for training data with known overdue status, that is on time, major delay and minor delay. I'm keeping default data pre-processing and training settings. As we have scenario ready, let's select it and press add button under model tab. Once the data is loaded, move to the filtering data tab by selecting next button. Here, we must decide which columns to keep based on the data distribution information provided. And let's move to the next step. In this step, we will select remove nulls button to perform default nulls replace operation and proceed to the next step. Firstly, mark the activation of outlier removal checkbox and sort the table by number of outliers to check outliers. As you see, some important fields with long tail distribution have high outliers, like product. To avoid losing a large amount of data, you are encouraged to experiment with the respective threshold values based on the individual data distribution shown in the right. I'm modifying them as shown for the fields with high outliers to reduce the number of rows removed. Now select remove outlier button and you will see a significant drop in the number of rows being removed. Since it accounts to roughly 10% as suggested in MLC 1, I'm moving to the next step. Finally, we will save our model and train it with default settings. Upon refreshing after some time, we see the updated status that training is complete and we have a decent model accuracy of around 82%. On checking class evaluation indicators, accuracy, precision and FN score, all three have decent values for all of the classes. To improve accuracy further, you can explore adding a date part field under date part split in the first step of the model. Prior to creating a prediction run, your task would be to create a custom extension fields in the context purchase order item, where we have already created them for this exercise. Further, in the prediction run work center view, select new button, enter a name and select our scenario. Map the custom extension fields by selecting delivery overdue prediction for the prediction outcome and probability of delivery overdue for prediction probability. Add a filter condition to limit the data for prediction run. For that, select overdue as hash. These are the purchase order with delivery due date in future. I'll set this prediction run as active and select start immediately to execute the run. You can check the prediction run status under execution details tab by refreshing after some time. Once the prediction run is finished, there are multiple ways to consume the predictions. I'm showing the prediction in business context. Let's move directly to the purchase orders under purchase requests and orders and select an open purchase order. I will select view all and traverse to the items tab. And here you go. MLC predicts that the purchase order will have a major delay based on our model. Keep in mind, these are the extension fields created by us. Thank you for your attention.